Okay. Hi guys, it's time for another Jenny original self-produced production here about something to do with cuckoo surveys. Alright, so tomorrow as leaders, when we set up these, when we do our surveys and we go out and find our song meters, our audio recorders that are out in the field, which I will have information about for you, GPS locations, etc., and descriptions as to where they are. When you find your sound recorder, there's a few things that have to happen. Two steps which have to happen every time, irregardless, and then a third step because I did not program them correctly, and I need you to fix it out in the field. Now, this is certainly not all that difficult, but I wanted to do this on video so I can show you to make sure that everyone understands what's happening in the morning, since we might be quite rushed as we head out of here. The first thing that has to happen is you got to change the batteries. So what you do is you're going to find the audio recorder. It should be latched shut. You're going to open the latch, open the recorder. How you get to the batteries is you have to kind of, there's like an indent on the side here, little sort of thumb indent thing. You got to push on that. It's not really very pushy, but you got to push, and it's kind of hard. But then if you push, you kind of squeeze it, and then it will open. And inside are the 4 batteries, which I will send each team with 4 of these D batteries. You're going to swap them out. You're going to pull these all out and then put the new ones in. And it's fairly obvious which way they go. We know it has the plus and the minus and all that. And you're going to close that inner door. Come on. You're going to close that inner door. Close it. And then you're going to swap out the SD card. So each of you guys will have an SD card. You're going to push this in. It has a little bit of an auto pop feature out. You're going to swap it. You're going to bring this back to me along with the empty batteries. And you're going to put in a new SD card. And just push it in till it's in there and it clicks in. Okay, so this has to happen every time, irregardless. But once it, so then this switch here should already be in the INT, the bottom, the INT position, which is the lower position, and that means internal power, so that means it's accessing the batteries. So then at that point the unit should turn on, as this one has. So make sure you guys can see. Okay, so it comes to a main menu here. It says Quick Start, Settings, and Schedule. What I need you to do is go down to Schedule. You use the little arrows here. You go down to the third one, Schedule. You're going to hit, make sure you can get this, you're going to hit Enter. Okay? And then what it's showing us, then the next step there is Edit. The first one is Edit Schedule. You're going to hit Enter. And you can see here at the bottom, it says 1 of 3. And that's the problem. That's what I messed up. It should say 1 of 2. So what we're going to do there is just hit the bottom arrow, this bottom arrow. Make sure the glare isn't in there. Hit the bottom arrow. And you'll see if you keep hitting the bottom arrow, it goes to 2 of 3. And if you hit it again, it goes to 3 of 3. What I need you to do, and this is the problem, you see here it says 0 to 0, the time, start time 0, end time 0, that's the problem. I accidentally set these to record continuously by having this third option in here. So what you got to do then is take the other arrow. We're going to arrow over to delete. Okay, once it's blinking on DEL for delete, you're going to hit Enter. Now it just says 2 of 2. Perfect. We're good. Okay, so then from there, so you can see here this 2 of 2, the start time is 20:30, so 8:30 at night to 23. So 8:30 at night to 11 p.m. And then if you keep going up, you see that 1 of 1 is 4:30 in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's what we need. So by doing that third one by accident, that made it overrode everything so that it was continuously recording. So we need to just delete that last one, that 0 to 0. And then as long as we still have these 2 of 2, as long as we still have 2 audio periods, we're good. So then you can just sort of back out of there. I would just keep arrowing out. Yeah, if you hit the right arrow again, it goes back to that main menu of Edit, Import, Export. Hit it again, it takes you back to the main menu. So then what you can do now is just hit Schedule Start, this little blue button with the arrow, hit Schedule Start, and then it should tell you going to sleep until 20:30. So it's going to sleep until 8:30 tonight when it's set to turn on again. So then once that's all done, So I hope that's not too complicated. And I'll also type out these steps for you guys and print them so you can have them in the field. But the main key thing here is to go into that main menu, go into schedule, keep arrowing down till you get to go through 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, and then delete that 3 of 3 because that is the problem. And then it goes to sleep. You know, you tell it schedule start and it goes to sleep. So then just close the latch and walk away because you are done. Hope that makes sense, and thanks guys. Sorry about the mess up.